Let's get this show on the road. Bada boom boom boom.
Beef chillin', monkey chillin', gorilla, banana pillin', ape shit, your man's illin', evolution of a mad villain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Climbing in, deep end, Adult Swim. You don't say, they won't win. Run that, the room spin, big drink, going in. Whoo, how we doing today? It's Wednesday, it's hump day. It's everybody's favorite day to wear pink, and I didn't even wear pink. So I'm going to have to fashion this knitted donut on my chest. Because on Wednesdays, we wear pink. I'm a mean girl with some clean curls. It's an exciting time in America today. I don't know if you guys have been following the news, but apparently shit got real. I am going to be addressing the rumors, but I'm not sure what rumors you've heard. So if you want to put the rumors on the back of a $2 super chat, everyone that comes in, I will address. Hoping to grift at least like Sissy Box over the next few minutes. Right here, Cassie says, my sweetheart King Billy, I love you bunches. I've heard that rumor. I believe it. I love you too, Cassie. Thank you for running through, saying what's up. Appreciate you. Always good to see you here. Makes my day better. Easy Gowns, you're going to have to adjust that rumor in the form of a $2 dono. We're grifting here, okay? You got to get the grift. All your questions will be answered on the back of a $2 grift. Oh, snap. The Restovians just showed up. I saw them watch me eat a cheeseburger a couple of minutes ago. It reminded me how delicious that cheeseburger was. Oh, it was good times. It was a video of me and Boogie 2988 and Dame Drops at VidCon 2017, I believe. It was a fantastic burger. I miss it. It was in was it the Hilton at the Anaheim Convention Center? It was whichever hotel was at the right when you go into the Anaheim Convention Center. There's a hotel to the right of the entryway, right up at there, and that's the one that we had the burger at, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I went out to eat with Boogie a few times that year. We went out to a different place on the left, and Boogie was getting a bunch of appetizers, and he was like, eat all you want, Billy. And I was like, I will, Boogie. Thank you. Boogie's a wonderful date when he's bringing you to eat. He knows all the good food places. Fault is I haven't heard about Dame in a minute. Yeah, I guess over there on Rastov's channel, he was watching the video of Dame Drops because Dame Drops got a penis enhancement. Now, I've been buddy from Instagram buddies with Dame since the burger. So I've been following his entire thing. And I remember when he went in and got the erectile dysfunction penile enhancement. I remember when it happened. Rastov's just uncovering it right now. Rastov's a big fan of Dame Drop's big Superman penis. apparently. I didn't watch the entire episode that Rastov was on. I just saw him watching the burger eating and then talking about his big Superman penis. Rastov seems to love Dame Drop's big Superman dick. Apparently, that being said, I didn't watch the entire video, so maybe there was more to it. Sapphire Moons have to have a burger and fries now. They're pretty good. Cass, you got the cheeseburgers on sale? You about to get them the deal burgers? TJ says, Billy, I love you, but I don't know why you parted from DP. Haven't watched DP much since you left. I would love to answer that rumor, but I unfortunately cannot until you put it on the back of a $2 grift. We're begging for $2 today. We're not actually. But I didn't leave DP as much as I just got like slowly pulled off of the show. Aw, shit. Rastov says, Dame casually said, sorry, guys, if you used to be 12, you might only be 11.5 now. What a damn shame. Fuck my life. He's talking about inches, Rastov. Here in America, we measure penises by inches. I don't know how you guys measure them in New Zealand. What do you guys call them, like your bubby stacks? Ooh, me have 5 bubby stacks in me lap. Me only got 4 bubby stacks in me lap. I don't know what you guys call it down there. But he was talking about inches to his penis. After the procedure where he got his Superman remote controlled penile enhancement, Dame Drops apparently lost like a ½ inch of peen. Apparently. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Much love, Faulted. Centimeters. They measure in centimeters? Dude, centimeters are smaller than inches. Imagine walking in and be like, I got 37. I'm working with 37. What's that? Centimeters? I got 37 centimeter Peter. I think that's a good size. I don't know. They measure in kangaroos. You better get that dick out of that kangaroo, damn it. Keep on keeping on, TJ. Yeah, I do that, though. Eddie Soto Exotics says, are you still cool with Ben? I haven't talked to him since leaving DP, really, but we didn't leave on bad terms. It's Mooch. They measure in Lord of the Cock Rings there. That's a 7 puppy stack on the Lord of the Cock Ring. 1 ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. That's some BDSM stuff, isn't it? Didn't the elves have 9 rings? The humans had 7 rings, and the dwarves had 5 rings? It actually does sound like cock measuring. The elves have big, thin, long ones. The humans got like long but girthy, and the dwarves just got little fucking barrel chodes. You know what I'm saying? 5 they're 5 rings tall, but these are some thick fucking rings, you know? I imagine that's how they measure penises in Lord of the Rings. They just go to Red Robin and get the onion tower, the onion ring tower. They're like, yep, just keep stacking onion rings until you tell us how many stack up on that donger. And you're like, what? And then you're like, yeah, you don't want to know how we measure the buttholes around here. What do you mean? We go to the Outback Steakhouse, get the bloomin' onion. See how much damage you can do to a bloomin' onion when you sit on it. That's nasty. Don't do that. That's not good. Faulted's a damn elf. Hey, some people like the long and slender chicken tender. I do think if my theory is correct, and the elves have 9 thin rings, and the men have 7 mid-size rings, and the dwarves have 5 fat rings, I think you strive to be a human. I think. I don't know though. Some people love a barrel dong, a short plug. I'm talking way too much about penises, and this is all Rastov's fault. Rastov says elves had 3. Do you remember the Jack Black parody video? The elves only had 3 rings? Really? Are you sure? Damn, never mind. The elves got chodes. Kitty Keys don't know about the long and slender chicken tender. Gotta dip that one in some ranch. Triggered. Don't do it. See, I have not brushed up. How many rings did the elves have? I thought they probably did have 3, because I think in Magic they had 300 special printings. How many rings did the elves have? Yeah, the elves got those little pipe dongers. So the elves had 3, the dwarves had 5, and the humans had 7. Is that right? Yeah. The elven rings of power, there were 3. 7 for dwarves and 9 for humans. So what? Nobody had 5. The dwarves had 7, and the humans had 9. This is what threw me off. Right? They skipped 5. If the elves had 3, the dwarves had 7, the men had 9, and there was 1 ring to rule them all, that means there were 20 total rings. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with 20 rings? I guess that makes sense. Rastos acting like I don't know my own country's history. Look, dude, I don't know your own country's history. That's why I'm asking. I have some orange juice. I felt like I was getting sick, so I got some orange juice. The one and only neighbor Tina D in the place to be. How you doing, Tina? Much love. It's good to see you. Are you being ran ragged? Have you? Every time I check in on you, they are tearing you apart, pulling you from end to end. And I'm like, leave my Tina alone. They never do. TJ says, Billy, important question. Is liking ranch on pizza but not wanting anything on chicken nuggets weird? That's interesting. That's a choice. Cryptic Cowgirl coming through with a sissy box. Bum, bum, bum. Dropping it. Now, a lot of people think that there's a rumor that sissy box is a derogatory term. It's not. It's a real sweet boy term. We use it to connect with our ancestors, okay? It's quality terminology. Love you too, Tina. Daniela says, run me ragged, but I don't fret. Is that a song? Is that Daniel Luttrell? I can't read your damn name. Is that a song? Run me ragged, but I don't fret. Because I used the word fret the other day, and I thought I was nobody uses the word fret, right? Goofus the
At
doofus.
Goofus the doofus 101 funded $7.99. The rumor is that you couldn't fit into her Mercedes, says she Knight. Never mind.
I
Buy
can't
the
fit
song.
in your Mercedes, baby. You cannot ride me like the 80s, baby. I know it sounds crazy, baby, in the fast lane going past 80, baby. Control. Oh, Della. Saying Billy is always our sweet boy. Oh, thank you. Even when I talk about the long and slender chicken tender and the ranch dip, which, by the way, dipping your pizza in ranch, I'm not mad at it. I used to get these pepperoni pizzas and I would replace the pizza sauce with ranch because there was this place that would do a $4 large pizza and it was one topping. The one topping could be pepperoni. It was pepperoni. But they would let you switch up the sauce. MJ Redacted for the Superman Fund. We're about to get fucking the Superman super exclusive. About to get that penis enhancement. I don't need it. All right. Dame Drops needed it, and I saw Rast stuff talking about why did this man ever need to get erectile dysfunction? You don't understand, Rastov. Dame Drops is working with a massive hog. At some point, your body struggles to pump enough blood to a massive hog to keep it erect. You and I don't have to worry about that, Rastov, because we got itty bitty teeny weeny peenies. Eternal Cote says HEB ranch with pepperoni pizza is good. You know, I was in Texas and I was by the HEB when we were down in Texas, and I didn't go to the HEB once. MJ Redacted brings up a good point. It's a remote control. It's a remote control push and pull. You get the remote control penis. You turn that thing off and on. But beep, beep, beep. It's like unlocking a car door. Beep, beep. Or even better, like the auto start on a car. You ever have the button on your keys to auto start your car? I never had that, but it's pretty cool when you can just whoop, auto start your car when you're still in the shower and let that thing warm up. Leia says, ranch isn't as good as people make it out to be. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Systemic Porridge says, ranch makes a cheap frozen pizza taste like the drive-thru. Dude, ranch with pizza rolls? Quality. Quality. Mooch says, if only they had that back when I was married or dating. Men need candles and shit. Are you referencing the story about my dad and the candle? Did I ever tell you that story, Mooch? I don't know if I should tell the dad candle story. You guys have heard the dad candle story, right? You can't have pizza rolls without ranch, right? You can't have them without ranch. Sam, how you doing? All the ranch haters in the chat. A ranch candle? No, you don't want a ranch candle. Uh-oh, Mooch says, no, which story, Jesus? Am I really about to tell my dad's candle story? Rest in peace to my papa. You know, actually, I was looking at my text messages I have with my dad. Control Alt Della.
At Control Alt Della funded $4.99. Wait a second. I thought you were allergic to ranch? Rolling on the floor, laughing face with hand over mouth.
Look, some of us make hilarious jokes, and then for some reason, the world doesn't like humor all of a sudden. So rude. I was looking at text with my dad, and the last conversation I had with him, I was talking about wanting to film like some videos with him because he always had all these stories. I was like, I want to get these stories down, and we never got around to it. I'm just looking at his text right now. I said, well, he was going off on all this stuff, and I said, That's why I want to record some of these stories so I have less work to fill in the blanks, because he told me I had to tell his story like in the movie Big Fish, where the guy's dad dies and the guy's trying to piece together his dad's life. And he thinks his dad's like full of shit. And it turns out his dad was just like lived a very glorious life. We were literally talking about that in the last conversation I had with him. So stupid. We didn't know he was going to die. It was the day before his birthday. We were preparing to have dinner with him on his birthday. And we were talking about him dying, and the fucker went and did it. I'm just reading his messages now. But he said this story one night about, I think he was driving me and my friends to work. We were 16, maybe 15, 16, 17 years old. I think 15, 16. Cryptic Cowgirl. Exactly. I'm a blue cheese guy. Nothing wrong with that. My dad was driving me and my friends to work, and he was like, yeah, well, this weekend got a little weird. Yeah, I was doing some candle play, and I don't like it. Got the wax on my body, it was burning, and then she got a little excited and put the candle up my ass. And I'm like, Dad, you can't just tell us that you had a candle up your ass. Like, we're going to talk shit. Like, it's just like we're teenage boys. We're going to talk shit. He's like, no, there's things you gotta do to please your lover. And I was like, Dad, you just said you put a candle up your butt. Oh, well, I was handcuffed at the time, so I couldn't do anything about it. I was like, Dad, why? You just introduced the handcuffs now that you've introduced the candle in your butt? MJ says, was it lit? I don't think it was lit when it went in the butt, but it was lit. They were doing the wax bullshit. But yeah, my dad was trying to teach me a Leave It to Beaver message about pleasing your lover. And you do things sometimes that you might not really be into because the other person's into it. And I said to my dad, I said, well, I sure learned my lesson. Rastov says, I think they call that the Ultraman. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If I remember that ride, it was the same ride where my dad was trying to look out the mirror. He couldn't see out his rearview mirror, and he goes to my friend. He's like, could you move that mirror in a cunt's hair? My friend was like, what? A cunt's hair? He was like, I didn't know you could use that unit of measurement. And I was like, you know what it means, right? It makes sense. Just a little, move it in just a little bit. My friend's like, no, yeah, I know immediately what he meant, but I didn't know you could use that as unit of measurement. My dad was a very colorful character. Rasto says that's a pretty normal phrase over in Australia, New Zealand. What, a cunt's hair? Moving in a cunt's hair? Makes sense. This is, my dad is an enigma of sorts. He was a very interesting person. He would always whenever someone would question his sexuality, and there were times, like the candle thing. There was also another story, he said, where he would talk about, yeah, I didn't know at the time, but I went home with a post-op transsexual, and it was very sweet person, very nice experience. And then afterwards, they told me that they were born a man, and I said, well, I don't really know how I feel about that, so I don't think we'll go on another date. And I was like, Dad, how could you casually just say you had sex with a trans person like this? What's my dad was just woke, right? He was ahead of his time. And his response was, tightest pussy I ever had. I was like, damn, my dad's a woke warrior. He would say the craziest shit. And he was very very open and honest about everything. And then he whenever someone would like say he was like question his sexuality, he would respond with, only dick that's ever been in my mouth is my own. He'd say that all the time. It's like, okay, Dad. Okay. My dad was a bit of a philosopher, yes. It's where I learned a lot of my my ways. Miss Alice is rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace to my papa. To my papa. Looking at the last messages I had with him. And he said, I was asking him to sit down and have a conversation with me about some of his crazy ass stories. And he said, fucking A, I've experienced life to the fullest. I've done a lot and I've lived through it. Fought many a good man and laid many a good woman. And a man can't do much more. Men strive for power and wealth to lay women. I found a shortcut. People would never believe my life story. He's so funny. My dad was hilarious. The silly fuck. I wish I would have sat down and had. I wanted to have him, me, and my younger nephew doing a podcast together. Because my dad was like this crazy old man. My nephew is a really funny young guy. And me, I mean, that's like 3 generations. I think it would have been really fucking funny and good and interesting. And he like passed away like literally 2 days or whatever after this conversation. Cassie with the big burning hearts. Much love. Thank you, Cassie. Hearts on fire, strong desire. Russell says, I feel like a song made up of a bunch of his quotes would be super dope. It would be interesting. I don't even know how I would do that, honestly. It would be a tough write. I wouldn't want to do it half-ass, and I would want it to like have immediate, like when you listen to it, I would want you to know like the depth of it. Like, how do you bring people into the position of it? Like right off the bat, it's solvable. It's just a lot to think about. It would be cute. The last text my dad sent me was, I love you too, B. And this was nighttime because he was about to go to bed on Friday, December 10th, 2021. And he passed away Sunday, December 12th, 2021. His birthday, he was going to be 69 on Monday, December 13th, 2021. And we went into my grandmother's house for dinner because my sister had bought a ton of groceries to cook my dad dinner for his birthday. And she's like, I can't let them go bad. Like, I literally just spent like $300 on steaks and stuff. And okay, let's go to grandma's and have dinner. And we're all sitting there at the table. And this is literally like this week, my grandma's dementia was starting to kick in. And it was really fucked up because we were sitting at the table and she was like, why is everybody crying? Where's your dad? He should be here. It's his birthday. And we start bawling even more. It was so fucked up. But I don't think we could have been anywhere else at that moment. Me and my sister and the kids and everybody, we were pretty close with my dad, so it was like, fuck. Well, what you gonna do, brother? If he had to choose that last text to send you, he probably would have chose that. Yeah, we had pretty good conversations for the last... Because my dad did so much crack during my formative years. I think he spent about 15 years of my life doing crack. From when I was 8 until I was in my early 20s. And the crack made things kind of rough at times. There were times where we paid for crack instead of, rent or lights and stuff. Cable would go out because we had to buy some crack. And I think he had a lot of guilt and resentment in his personal choices for how we handled everything. And the last 10 or so years of his life, 10 to 15 years of his life, was me really trying to let him know that I appreciated him. And not to hold on to the guilt or shame that might have came with all that. So we'd have a lot of conversations that went very deep and congratulatory and loving and showing appreciation by my design, at least, because I didn't want him to spend his days paying for things that happened, when he was under the influence. And I think it worked out. I'm pretty sure we had many moments where he knew I was proud of him and he showed me he was proud of me. And I think that's about as good as you can get, Going way back, a little too deep in those waters. I want to pull it back in, guys. I didn't mean to go in on all this tonight. I don't know. I think Dame Drop's dick started all this. Imperfectly perfect is the most perfect of all, says Rastov in the chat. Yeah. Well, I will say this. It's a crazy world, and there is no right or wrong way to do things. You just have to assess the mess you make and try and clean it up. You know, we all make messes in this world. We all get a little bit messy. The best of us get really messy. But we know how to tidy up afterwards, you know, the aftercare and everything is what's important. You stay interesting when you do crazy, messy things. That makes a very interesting person, right? People are attracted to that. Broken, messy people. You just got to try not to break people along the way. Who can relate? Extreme Bad Boy says, all love, I can relate. I get it. Much love to Super Nugs. Leia, and so true. I gotta say that for a guy coming through with King Gordy reference. Nice. I gotta listen to Lights. I don't know if I can recall Lights. It's been a long time since I listened to some King Gordy.
At Sour Power Live funded $5. Facts Heart.
Much love to you, Sour Power. Appreciate you, brother. I look at Tina was in here earlier. Sour Power's in here. Rastov's in here. Appreciate you guys. It's cool getting to work with you guys on any level. And it's nice to see you say what's up. Appreciate you. Now, I had, I think it was it Goofus the Doofus that was in here yesterday asking about the Jimmy Kimmel joke? I looked into this a little more, okay? Because I didn't know what joke he was talking about. I wasn't up on it. But I do have a Jimmy Kimmel Fox News report.
Melania Trump is going after Jimmy Kimmel after the late-night host mocked her in a parody that aired Thursday before the horrific turn of events that unfolded Saturday night at the dinner. He called her, get this, an expectant widow, as if to say her husband had been murdered, assassinated, and this is the woman left behind.
Well, that's not exactly what he said. But I believe his joke was she has the glow of an expectant widow, which what he's saying is you look like you're ready to inherit an old man's money because you married an older man for his money. It was a gold digger joke that, you know, days later was connected to a shooting, and Trump prior had his attempted assassinations. All presidents have a fear of assassination, which is why the security around him, the Secret Service, are willing to take a bullet for him. They all have to pledge that they would take a bullet for the president. So I get it. There's depth to it, but I mean, isn't this the party that had Tony Hinchcliffe up on stage roasting Puerto Rico at the Madison Square Garden? Like I thought we were pro jokes. I was defending young Kill Tony because his joke had some depth to it too. I was like, he's trying to make a joke work. Seth Looks.
At Seth Looks funded $4.99. I have to confess something. The guys and I vandalized Debbie's house. Don't tell anyone, okay?
No, that was you, Seth. Don't do it. Don't do it. Poor Debbie, it was her dad's funeral day. That's so fucked up. You guys were playing slingshot with her bra. She said, I don't know Epstein. She seemed to have known him. She let Brett Ratner direct her movie, which Brett Ratner knew Epstein. He was in the files looking like a little party boy.
He thought it was funny. The First Lady posted this. Kimmel's hateful and violent rhetoric is intended to divide our country. His monologue about my family isn't comedy. His words are corrosive and deepens the political sickness within America. People like Kimmel shouldn't have the opportunity to enter our homes each evening to spread hate. A coward, Kimmel hides behind ABC because he knows the network will keep running to cover to protect him. Enough is enough. It is time.
At Goofus the Doofus 101 funded $30 No, that wasn't me. I asked about magic cards and poop stories if you're okay with it. Tell the story about the vacuum seal in the passenger seat of your cousin's car. Oh, and the
and the fast food bathroom incident? Goofus, you son of a bitch. Remind me after the Melania segment, because I do have to. Somebody asked about this yesterday, and I couldn't remember who, but I did bring up the segment to talk more about it. Damn it, Goofus, we're going to talk about it. Remind me after this, if I don't remember.
Time for ABC to take a stand. How many times will ABC's leadership enable Kimmel's atrocious behavior at the expense of our community? We reached out to ABC for comment. They did not immediately reply. Well, I mean, when you're...
I will say that the joke was made before the shooting, and nobody said anything until after the shooting. Do you think if the shooting didn't happen, if the joke ever would have got brought up, do you think it would just became opportune to throw it in there?
You're constantly suspending and paying for words that weren't true and getting sued and all that. They don't have the time, apparently.
I am so deeply appreciative for the First Lady using her platform to take this stand and say enough is enough. And we've heard from her now a few times recently where she has absolutely drawn the line and called out these institutions and the epidemic of accusations and falsities and downright unacceptable language and concepts that are being floated and amplified by these storied institutions like ABC. She is right to call out leadership. We always talk about this. Whatever we see, whatever heinous viewpoint we see on TV or in the news, on the newspaper, podcasts, etc., there's a platform behind it that is enjoying the advertising.
Now, Jimmy Kimmel was telling a joke. He was portraying it as if he was, I guess it was a parody, as if he was hosting the dinner that was coming up this weekend. I think what they should have done, they should have had him host the dinner. They should have had him say the joke. Then they should have had Trump say, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," and then get up on stage, walk up to Kimmel, and give him the old Will Smith. That would have been fine. Then when the shooter came in, Trump would have already slapped Kimmel, and maybe the shooter would have been like, well, I don't want to mess with Trump. He got hands. See, that could have made the world a better place. Instead, they ignored it until the shooting happened. Now it's our problem. Fukai says, is Bish still alive? She is. She's doing really well, too.
Dollars that they get from the clicks on it. So that's why Hassan Piker's atrocious interview, Social Murder. Where was New York Times for that? You didn't publish Senator Tom Cotton's op-ed, but you had no problem publishing Hassan Piker's. So here we have the First Lady saying, ABC, why is this okay? There's always going to be someone that is trash. I note, however, that he enjoyed a Peabody Award this year. So we are seeing this ecosystem.
Is that a euphemism? Hold on. What'd you just say?
So we are seeing this ecosystem is trash. I note, however, that he enjoyed a Peabody Award this year.
I note, however, that he enjoyed a Peabody Award this year. Is that a sexual position? She about to get the Peabody Award. Then you splash waterfalls all over. Yeah. I'm about to give her the Peabody Award. I'm about to give him the Peabody Award. Is that what that means? Did you say Jimmy Kimmel likes to get pee-peed on? What does that mean? What does that mean? The Peabody. I'm about to give Jimmy Kimmel the Peabody Award. Splish splash.
There's always going to be someone that is trash. I note, however, that he enjoyed a Peabody Award this year. So we are seeing this ecosystem, the permissive ecosystem within that journal.
I know, however, that he likes to be pissed on. She said it like that, right? Based on the way her voice said the words, it made me think like, I know he likes to get pissed on. That's literally the dialect in which she delivered that statement. I assume the Peabody Award is being peed on.
Journalism is also rewarding these people's behavior. So he can put the award on his wall, but I hope he also puts an admonishment and his termination letter, which should follow.
So that is the point. It isn't that we've got an ecosystem of social media or other comedians. You're talking journalism is pushing this forward.
Well, look, I'm not sure.
New York Times.
You know what should happen? Trump should be like, I can't believe he said that about me. I'm here doing a job for our country, and I'm putting my life on the line every day, getting shot at multiple times. If you want to watch that, you can watch that, but that's a low threshold for entertainment. Say something like that. You know, being in control of a country and then saying, this media company needs to fire this person. That's like, if you have power, why are you asking for censorship? Why not use that power? Why not tell the world that Jimmy Kimmel's trash and make them believe it? It's just kind of weasel to be like, he needs to be fired. I don't know. We didn't fire so many other people when they said jokes. We did admonish them, though. Oh, Foot Guy says I peed on a foot. Sounds like a Foot Guy thing to say. Leah says, I told my dad once that peeing on your feet cures athlete's foot, and he did it because he told me thanks, but it didn't work. He's just peeing on feet? He's like, yeah, no, I still got athlete's foot. She gave him a golden globe. Wait, is it a Peabody or is it a Golden Globe? A Peabody is where they pee all over the whole body. A Golden Globe is where they just pee on the balls and or tits, depending on if a male or woman receives it. The Golden Globes. Ew.
With Piker, so many examples of that.
Jimmy Kimmel does not seem to be able to learn his lesson. He was suspended for a week, September of 2025, because of those comments he made about the murder of Charlie Kirk. Here we go again with more inappropriate comments from Jimmy Kimmel. And, you know, I remember at the time, FCC Chair Brendan...
They'd spend 6 minutes talking about this joke. You think they would show the actual joke, right? They just kind of read it out of context. Maybe this is it up here. Let's see.
Carr came out and he said, this is disgusting. He was one of the leads and said that ABC needs to make a decision about Jimmy Kimmel and maybe fire him. And at the time, he said that these remarks about Charlie Kirk, truly sick. He threatened regulatory action against ABC and Jimmy Kimmel. We're right back at it again in April. I mean, that just really surprises me. It's a bad business move as the business person sitting here by ABC to let this continue.
It's so excellent. You and I were talking off camera.
Is it bad business? Is he losing money?
His numbers are actually up.
There you go.
That means it's
not losing
against,
money.
You know, Colbert and Fallon. And I don't watch enough nighttime news to know if they're even competitive with each other or with the audience. It's 1.8 million a night, which is far less than most of the daytime programming on Fox. But, you know, it's interesting. They have seen a sharp downturn in previous years leading into this one, but his numbers are up. So the landscape is falling down. Greg.
It's Mooch's problem is leftist news channels blather on the same way. Oh, yeah, totally. The left and the right news channels are bullshit. And if you look at what's actually going on, they're just, it's like left and right butt cheeks, and they're just spreading the cheeks to fuck us all in the ass. That's all it is. If you were a smart person, you wouldn't align with either of those cheeks. So maybe you wouldn't get spread, you know? I would suggest not aligning with the left or the right butt cheek.
Gut feels better than everybody. His numbers almost double that. But it is interesting. There are people out there who like calling First Lady an unexpected. I mean,
well, and to Cheryl's point, I do actually think that Jimmy Kimmel learned a lesson from that entire saga, and it's that he could get away with it.
Yes.
Because not only was he re-platformed by ABC, even after many of the local affiliates threatened to drop him entirely from their channels, but you had the entire liberal establishment rally around him and claim that him being suspended for a week was an attack on free speech. That was the end of the world for liberal journalists everywhere when he took a nice paid week off. And remember that there was actually a shooter at a local ABC affiliate last summer.
Well, I think when he had his week off, it was not supposed to be just a week, right? They were like, we're suspending you for a week. They were suspending him indefinitely, but he got pulled back after a week, if I remember correctly.
That was around the time that Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air. So, I mean, his rhetoric is actually leading to violence, and I'm glad that Melania Trump is really stepping into her role here and clearly calling this.
His rhetoric is leading to violence. I know Hassan Piker has had some violent rhetoric talk. Jimmy Kimmel, his joke, and tell me if I'm wrong, I thought I remember him saying, she has the glow of an expectant widow, which the joke is that she is waiting to inherit her husband's money when he passes. It's kind of a rude thing to say, I guess, but a lot of jokes are.
This out, because can you imagine if he had made that kind of joke about Jill Biden? And you can say that he actually meant that it was a joke about President Trump's age, but okay.
Weren't they making jokes about Joe Biden and Jill Biden the entire time? Sleepy Joe gonna die. Weren't they not even joking? Weren't they straight up saying Joe Biden was weekend at Biden's and he was already dead? They were weekend at Bernieing his body around. Was that not a thing when he was running for president? I swear we were dragging the fuck out of Biden too.
Let's put that within the context of the Bidens. Can you imagine if someone had made that joke about Jill Biden at that point? Because the reaction would be very different on the left side of
the joke doesn't work for Jill Biden either, because she doesn't look like she's terribly many years under Biden's age, right? Obviously, Biden looks like he's closer to death than Jill Biden, but they look like a more closer, appropriately aged couple. Melania looks like a young gold digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no non-Epstein related politicians.
At his age, look, Paul Morrow, who we know often sits in on Outnumbered, said that when you say someone is an expected widow, he said that delivers this meaning. It invokes widowhood, death, assassination. I mean, I don't know how you cover
widowhood, death, assassination. Because he's the president, assassination is always on the table. But because he's so old, dying of natural causes is also on the table. You have to remember that Trump is the oldest president we've ever had. Like, they don't make him older than this. He's older than Biden was, right?
For that, it's pretty blatant.
I'll just say quickly this. The numbers may be up, Harris, but find me an expectant mother that when Kimmel says that she has the glow of an expectant widow just a few days before she actually almost lost her life or became exactly that, I don't think there's a difference between roasting someone, tough.
A few days before, he had no idea that she was going to be at the dinner with the assassination attempt 2 days before, unless Kimmel sent that guy over there to make his joke land even harder. He's like, that widow joke I made, it would go even bigger if the president almost got assassinated. I'm going to send this young Caltech. Was he a Caltech guy? I can't remember. They said something about him being a college college-educated man that shot Trump.
Comedy in
shot at Trump.
Comedians just saying things that make everybody uncomfortable.
You make a good point, though, that he did make these comments before the events of Saturday night. So, good clarification.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
He did make these comments before, and they all were like, yeah, they concede, then end it right there. I can't believe they didn't put Kimmel's joke on here. I thought we would have seen Kimmel's joke. The fuck? I wanted to watch Kimmel's joke. That's why I had this whole thing up here. Let me see. Do we have... This is the actual joke?
Our First Lady Melania is here. Look at Melania, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow. You know, Melania's birthday is on Sunday. That's right. She's planning to celebrate.
You have a glow like an expectant widow. He compared her glow to that of an expectant widow. He didn't call her an expectant widow. He did compare her to one, though. If we're nitpicking.
At home, the same way she always does, looking out a window and whispering, "What have I done?"
He's suggesting that she's not happy in her marriage, which who knows if that's true or not. I do believe we had that Christmas tape of Melania leaked where she didn't want to do the first lady duties. So maybe they're asking too much of her. And she doesn't want to play the part of First Lady. Maybe that's the case. I personally think them asking to deplatform Jimmy Kimmel over this joke is a bad look. But I also feel like politicians on both sides pretty much only deal in bad look, bad faith arguments these days. It's like either side, when they think they have a gotcha moment. The worst is the left. They have their gotcha moments, and then the right says, okay, so this is where you're drawing the line? Cool, we're going to find somebody on your side that's crossed this line. We're going to bring them up, and you're actually going to have to cancel them because you're the dumbasses that drew the line. Like the right's like, dude, we don't have a line drawn. We're wild as fuck. For decades, the right has been saying, don't do gay stuff, and then getting caught doing gay stuff in bathrooms, right? The left is like, oh, do gay stuff, and they do gay stuff, and the right's like, you do gay stuff, and they just jump on them for doing gay stuff. The left's like, no, but it's okay to do gay stuff. The right's like, no, it's not okay. They're like, but you guys do gay stuff, and the right's like, yeah, we do, but we don't like it. We say it's bad, and we do it anyways. It's fucking insane. The left is so bad. Every time they draw a line, they basically draw a line that cuts off their own fucking head. Because the right just plays right into it. Oh, you drew that line? Well, look at Al Franken. You want to do a Me Too movement? Look at your precious Al Franken. Why was he in this photo grabbing a sleeping woman's boobs? I'm like, well, Al Franken used to work at Saturday Night Live. He's a comedian. Maybe he thought he was being funny. Well, we don't think it's funny. And the left's like, well, we got to cancel Al Franken. Was Al Franken a sex pest? I don't know. That photo was damning as fuck, though. And the left drew a line, and their own people were the ones that got beheaded. It's so stupid. Mooch says the left do have the ugliest women, and I use that loosely. There are ugly women on both sides, okay? Like, let's be real. Barbara Bush probably had the most grippy throw it back twat. Like, I bet you Barbara Bush probably had the most grippy throw it back twat. But Barbara Bush was an Elizabethan linebacker, you know? She was built like a high golem. she looked like Alfred Einstein in drag. And she still probably threw it back like a fucking champ. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Like if I'm picking between AOC and MTG, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm gonna go on the AOC side of things. But if I'm going between Melania and Michelle Obama, why do I have to choose? I can't have either of them, so I could just say both, right? I think Michelle Obama is pretty. Obviously, Melania is more my style because I like Playboy models, because I was a child of the 80s and my dad kept his Playboy collection in the TV chest that was my room. We had a TV dresser. The TV was on top of this nightstand, and inside the nightstand was a stack of Playboys. When my dad moved his room to be my room, he left that nightstand in my room full of Playboys. Little Belly was looking at naked Vanna White and adjusting towards a perversion of Playboy models. I can't help it. Meanwhile, Bill Clinton is smiling. I think people are ugly and beautiful no matter what. Doesn't matter what political party they're in. But blonde hair is traditionally more pretty than blue hair. And the Republicans are blondes, and the liberals are blues. Just saying. Blue hair's pretty too, though. You ever seen 10 Cloverfield Lane? Emily Weinstead, I think. Isn't she blue hair in that? Or is it green hair? She's pretty. Goofus the Doofus with the reminder. Thank you. Goofus the Doofus wants to tell the story of the vacuum seal in the passenger seat. Now, he says it's my cousin's car, but it wasn't my cousin's car. It was my car. My cousin and I were out at, there was an event that some friends of ours threw where it was free movie night, and they gave like free beer and free popcorn. And I was at the movie, and I had a ton of free beer. It was like IPAs, you know? So it was, my stomach was brewing. It was a mix-up of a lot of different IPA beers. I had the popcorn. Then afterwards, we went to this happy hour spot that did happy hour mac and cheese. Very good, very rich. Had a very rich mac and cheese. My stomach was full of beer. It was full of mac and cheese. It was full of popcorn. Me and my cousin were driving home, and I'm on the freeway, and my stomach starts bubbling. I don't know if you ever dealt with a bubbling tummy before. You have to assess the situation. You say to yourself, can I make it home? Leia Asher says, you mean Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Yes, same actress, different movie. My bad. Mary Elizabeth Weinstead, right? That's her name? I don't even know. Anyways, back to my story. I'm driving home on the freeway, had a night of drinking, eating, very full belly. My cousin and I, we were tired. I had to drive him home. But as I'm driving to my house is before his house, I'm like, dude, we got to pull over. I got to stop at my house and take a shit, dude, because I'm not going to make it to your house. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, whatever. And as we're driving, I'm like, okay, man, I'm not going to make it to my house. He's like, what do you mean you're not going to make it to your house? I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants on the freeway. There's nowhere to stop. It's like 2, 3 a.m. I just like, there's nowhere to go to poop, you know? In the middle of downtown Seattle, driving out of Seattle on the freeway. My stomach is twisting. My camera won't even focus on this because of how twisted my tummy was. As my stomach is bubbling, my cousin's like, no, man, you got to make it home. You can't crap yourself in the car. I was like, dude, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I can feel it coming. I can't hold it back. And I just go quiet. And he's like, "Well, you can't what?" And I was like, "I'm pooping right now." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No, you're not." He's like, I can't smell a thing." I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I'm just crapping my pants right now. I'm crapping my pants." And he's like, "Nah, I don't think you are, dude." I'm like, "No, I know I am. Like, I can feel it. I'm not well." And we're driving, and there's like 5, 6, 7 minutes left to get home. And he's like, "No, dude, you're cool. I don't think you pooped yourself." I was like, "Dude, I promise you I did." And the problem was I was so big that my car created a vapor lock, right? It vacuum sealed everything down below, the leather of the chair, my pants, everything. It was more than a shart, right? It was a full-on episode. It was bad. And my cousin's like, "No, dude, you're good. You're good." I was like, "I don't know what to say, dude. I crap myself." And we get to my house. I pull over. I'm like, "All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go finish. I gotta go shower, dude. I'm fucked. I'll be right back." And he waits in the car. And as I get up, the seal is broken. And like a noxious gas cloud, it goes everywhere. My cousin immediately starts like gagging. It's complete 180. He thought he was cool. He thought he was good. Then all of a sudden he was like in the middle of trouble. It's pretty bad. Poor guy. Now he's in jail. Probably unrelated to that incident, but didn't help, I'm sure. Or maybe it did help him. Maybe he gets through hard days in jail knowing he survived that. I don't know. That was that story. And then Goofus the Doofus wants to bring up the fast food bathroom incident. That was different. I was doing an RV trip across America, and my stomach started bubbling. And I was wearing a prison suit, an orange jumpsuit that was a few sizes too small. I barely got into it. And it was very hard to get off, and my tummy was bubbling, and I pulled over. I was like, "Guys, we got to pull this RV over," because the RV was traveling through Texas, and we stopped outside of Austin, Texas at a Whataburger. And I said, "I'm going to run into this Whataburger, and I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back." I run into the bathroom. As I'm running in, I'm like doing the penguin walk because I'm holding everything in. And it's not good. My stomach is really mucky bubbly. And I'm getting to the bathroom, and I go to pull off the orange jumpsuit. Because it's so small, I'm fighting to pull it off. But at the time, my stomach's like not holding everything together. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I need to get this off. I need to get this off. I need to get this off. I'm going to explode." I finally get the thing off. And unfortunately, my body relaxes because I got the jumpsuit off finally. I peeled it off my big body. And my body relaxes, and I start to machine gun. Brr, 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 wet lava all over the wall. It was like a 360 no scope, you know? It was bad. And I painted the walls. I painted the stall. I painted myself. It was horrible. It was a horrible moment. I was sick. And then to top it all off, I get back to the RV. I'm like, "We got to go stop at a gas station. I got to shower." I shower. We get a shower. And then we hit the road. And within like 10 minutes, the RV breaks down. We have to sleep on the side of the road that night. Thank God I showered all the poo-poo off. Thank God I made it to a poo-poo place and didn't diarrhea all over the RV. But oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yes, machine gun smelly. So that's the story, y'all. Sorry I had to share those 2 gross stories, but they were asked. Goofus. Stormy says, R.I.P. floor, not just the floor. It literally machine gun projectile all over the walls of the bathroom stall. It was multiple walls. It was like from the corner, all the way around. It was terrible. Anyways, Goofus the doofus, you've now made the entire audience sick to their stomach. They can't believe what they've sat through, what they've heard. But thank you for evoking my sins of the past. Bride of Bubbles says, happens to the best of us. Yeah, that was icky. Cassie says, oh gosh, that's worse. When you got to use the bathroom that you can't get to fast enough. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. G Monster says, okay, Billy, shit happens. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Oh, DSV says, shit warming stories. There's a little shit warming story. It's so gross. And Smooch says, you need an album called Shit Happens. My buddy Type, who I did the last album with, he wants to do a podcast about like Shit Happens. He's got a whole idea for a podcast, just talking to people about their terrible shit moments. Mike says, I would have quit if I was working at that gas station. The gas station was okay because the gas station was one of those, I think it was the Loves, where they have showers. Where I shit was at a fucking Whataburger, right? And I didn't even have the heart to tell anybody that I just destroyed their bathroom. Because one, I was covered in shit on my underpants and everything. I'd shitted myself up pretty good. So I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here, dude. And I just put my jumpsuit back on and walked out to the RV. So let's get the fuck out of here. I left an entire mess. My friends were in there laughing at me. People that were on the RV, because they're like, what's going on there? I was like, dude, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And I think they took a picture of it too. There's a picture somewhere out there. Pretty sure my friend Rune might have taken the picture. If you ever see Cody D's in here, Cody D's, he was there too. Goofus the doofus laughed so hard I cried. Thank you. Yeah, my old pal Joe was there. It was bad. Kiki Downs, I'm over an hour behind. I hope you're having a good evening. I mean, Kiki, we're there. We're having a good time, but we're also a little gross tonight. We've gone through a myriad of emotions. Let's get right into the news. Here's something that should make us happy. What is this? What is this?
All right, today is the big day. A new baby elephant is ready to make her public debut at the zoo.
I love the music with this and the splish splash.
It's a fucking baby elephant. That's cute. That's cute. Bride of Bubbles says, Billy, I was a legit CNA for many years, and I have found someone in a literal bath of their own shit. It's not the worst I've heard, my dude. Yeah, no, it gets wild out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Look at this elephant. That's cute.
Of it all for Lynn Mai, who is the zoo's first elephant calf in almost 25 years. Babies love a good little warm,
that's so cute,
splashy bath. And this is a video of the 2-month-old having a blast there.
News Force Juliana Valencia joins us live from the zoo to help you plan
little
your
fucker
visit.
just
Good morning to you, Juliana.
Just bathing. I think this is cute.
Good morning, Tony and Millette. Excuse me. Isn't she so cute?
Yes.
Playing around. They're very, very beautiful. And just in less than 2 hours, guests will be able to go inside the zoo to see little Lynn Mai for the first time. Let's roll the tape. You'll want to see this little baby elephant. She's the cutie here.
Dude. I swear I remember being a kid going to the zoo and seeing a baby elephant. But I don't remember it clearly enough to know that I saw that. Baby elephants are cute as hell.
So look here at Lynn Mai. She's exploring her enclosure with Auntie Swarma by her side, and we're told the two will be exploring together today. And she is a cutie at around 500 pounds and just over 40 inches tall. So the National Zoo says Lynn Mai has come a long way since her first few weeks of life. You know, at first she did not digest her formula.
Dude, I weigh more than that fucking elephant. Like being in bed with me would be more to handle than being in bed with this elephant. I don't recommend you go to bed with an elephant.
Very well and had some tummy issues. The calf was actually having unflavored Pedialyte for some time to help with hydration. And let's show you that video again of her playing in the water. I mean, how fun is that with the sun?
They give her a fucking bye-bye little Pedialyte. That's cute.
I mean, just too cute. You're going to be able to see Lynn Mai in the Elephant Trail exhibit today. And if you're lucky, maybe even catch her feeding. She can take down a bottle in 3 minutes, apparently. So
oh, come on. She's a little bit of a Milkies? You bragging about taking down a bottle? Giving the Milkies? Do elephants breastfeed?
Zookeepers, they share one of the most rewarding aspects of caring for elephants is getting to know their personalities. And while Lynn Mai is still young, parts of her personality are beginning to shine through. We are told she is rambunctious, sassy, and playful. All very good adjectives to use to describe Lynn Mai. And you can...
Oh, shit. Lynn Mai. It's Mooch says, let's go see Billy splash around the zoo. So cute. I would be a cute splasher. That's true. That's true. Me and Lynn Mai, I would love, actually, if they would let me fucking splash around with Lynn Mai. Think Lynn Mai would step on me and break my neck or something? That would suck. That's cute. Leah Asher says, yeah, elephants are mammals. Well, now my question is, what does a breastfeeding elephant look like? Does that trunk get in the way? Can they suckle? How's this work now? Have I seen elephant titties? Are they just like a cow? They call the baby elephant a calf. These are the questions I have now. Am I about to YouTube breastfeeding baby elephant?
Catch her today between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. at the zoo. Zoo entry is free. Just make sure to get those time tickets. And if you're not able to come by today on Earth Day, you can always check them out on the elephant cam. But hey, before we go, Tony and Millette, I want you guys to show me your best elephant move.
Oh, that was good.
I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, I've never, yeah.
So
elephants have 2 teats like horses. Dude, I'm about to Google breastfeeding elephants, and if you guys don't want to watch that, who are you? What are they doing now? Are they doing an Illuminati hand signal?
This is my elephant move.
Yeah.
But this is actually a sign language.
Dude, that guy got so into it. Dude, let's just show their elephant moves one more time. This guy got fucking into it, dude. Watch this.
I mean, I've never.
Show.
Yeah.
So this is my elephant move.
Yeah.
But this is actually a sign language.
That was cute.
Elephant.
Oh, is it? Tell me that again. Show me that.
That's good. Do it one more time. Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Right.
I like this one.
Because of the trunk. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, this guy is way too into it. This guy's like, look, I've been around the block. I live many lives. I'm not long for this world. I'm a NBC4 affiliate, and I'm just going to have fun with it. Young shout out to whoever this guy is. He did the whole ass elephant noise.
Listen, and it brings up the important work that the Smithsonian does there with the conservation efforts, and efforts to just grow the population.
Right.
All right. You know, because there's another
there is more baby elephant.
That is sad.
That's why it's a
this
big
is
deal.
cute. Show us the video.
Thank
Come
you.
on, let's see the baby.
There you go.
Yeah, more baby.
Video.
Yes. And then when the soap gets all over her face
Cute.
and the trunk there. Oh.
Cute.
She's really enjoying it.
They like a bubble bath, huh?
A little bubble bath.
Oh.
Very cute.
Thank you, Juliana. It is 6:39. We will be right back.
I just want to see a little bubble baby bath. Elephant bubble baby bath. Do 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 do, bitch. Baby elephants are cute. All right,
today
I'm gonna pull up the full screen. I'm gonna try and search baby elephant breastfeeding, and I hope I can find it. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There's a couple videos here. Oh, man, I don't know which one's better. Fuck. We might have to watch a couple of these. All right. Oh, shit. Are we just... Oh, my God. I'm overwhelmed. Let's just... First things first. Baby elephant breastfeeding. Look at the suckles. Choop, 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 choop. Look at the fucking nose peeking over. This is... I wanted to know what that nose did. Show me what that nose do. That's what I had to ask. All right, so that was one. This one looked cute as hell.
This baby elephant drinks milk for the first...
That fucker is tiny and cute as hell. Look at that little baby nose. That's a fucking joke nose. That's not a real nose. That nose is a humorous addition. All right? There's nothing savage or natural about that. That's pure humor. Look at that tiny little peeker. Look at that baby peeker. Look at this little guy. Oh, my God.
First time. The calf uses its mouth and trunk to latch onto the mother's
Cute.
papilla and suckle for nourishment. Elephant milk is rich in fat and nutrients, which is essential for the rapid growth.
Shut the fuck up. That can't be real. That's got to be AI. That's too cute. What is this? I want this. Can I buy this? Can I own one of these? Can I have two of these, please? I want this little cute baby motherfucker. Oh, my God.
Growth and development of the calf. This baby elephant drinks milk for the first time.
That's cute as shit, dude. That is so cute. All right, there's more. I'm going to watch another one. I'm not stopping just yet.
Just tell me, Tom. Getting you like this.
Okay. Gotta get the elephant titties. I need to get some elephant milk. I told my mama I'm a baby elephant and her nutritious titty silk is in my throat. Give me them milks. Give me those elephant mama milkers. Those elephant mommy milks. Look at that little fucker just tearing it apart. You tearing up some titty, little Bob? You like that? Yeah, you like that. Yeah. Yeah. That was very educational. All right. I think I'm done with the titty milk. I had to know, though. I had to know. We're all stars now. Here in the milk show. What else do we have here? Oh, this actually sucks right here.
Over $2,000 worth of collectible cards stolen from an Anchorage man's car on Tuesday.
What the fuck?
Now his friends are raising money to help replace what he lost. Matthew Allen says that his girlfriend's mom found the back window of his car smashed, a box containing a set of his Magic the Gathering cards missing. He first began collecting the cards in 2022 and frequently plays the games with his friends. Those same friends started a GoFundMe to help Matthew replace the cards, which has already raised hundreds.
Dude, my car got broken into, window smashed like that. My Magic cards got stolen, and I had a backpack with a laptop in it. It was my mom's laptop, and I had it, and she got her shit stolen too. It was so fucked up. And I think my cousin did it, because my cousin showed up to the Magic tournament. I pull up to the tournament, and I was parked right in front of the place. And I wasn't thinking. I didn't have time. I didn't pull my shit out of the trunk like I should have. And my window got smashed and my shit got stolen. My cousin showed up during the tournament before I found my car. He's like, hey, what's up? I was like, nothing. He's like, just come by to say hi. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, all right, I'll see you later. He was doing drugs at the time. I'm almost 100% sure he knew exactly what was in the back seat. Because it was like kind of hidden down on the floor. In the back seat. Fucked up.
I was telling somebody, like, if my tear ducts didn't dry up already, I would be crying, you know. So yeah, it's awesome. I'll definitely work on getting the stuff that was special to me first, and then work on maybe some new stuff. But you guys, my friends, if you see this, thank you a lot. I really appreciate it.
It's very nice. Now, Magic the Gathering first launched in 1993, making it one of the oldest and most collectible trading.
Thing in the Ice. We're showing off Thing in the Ice right now. Is that Pro Tour or a championship stamp there? So this must be a championship photo. Dude, imagine you got this high-def picture of Thing in the Ice and your fucking fingers are grody as shit. Man's posing for a high-def picture, don't realize his fingers look like they just got done picking butt boogers out of Gollum's asshole. That's rough.
Card games in the world, with some cards selling for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he got $2,000 stolen out of his car. That's like 2/3 of this deck right here. Don't steal this deck out of this car, please. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, the Thing in the Ice is stamped from a high-level event. I saw that stamp, too. Now we know why Primo is in jail. Yeah, cuz is locked up. Well, there we go. That was interesting. I have this video clip, and I don't know how much of this we're going to watch, but I saw the title, and the title... the title, okay. Blank man blanks on girls in Beverly Hills, okay? The title is Blank Man Blanks on Girls in Beverly Hills. You guys want to fill in the blanks of this title? Blank man blanks on girls in Beverly Hills. Fill in the blanks. What do you think the blanks are? Because it's not blank. It's something else. Now, at the end of this title, in parentheses, there's something else. In parentheses, at the end of this title, it says, Walrus Farts. Blank man blanks on girls in Beverly Hills, parentheses, Walrus Farts. Come on. Come on. It's Fat Man Farts on Girls in Beverly Hills, parentheses, Walrus Farts. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Taco Bell's fault, not mine.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! What is he doing? Why is he? Dude, I'll be real with you. Those girls stood around way too long. They were a little too down for the town. What the fuck is this video? What even is this video? If I see Walrus Farts in a video title, I'm definitely going to click on it. I can't not click on it. Shut the fuck up, dude. Stop it. Stop it. There's no way he's about to slap ass on Governor. Hello, Governor. That's not really happening. This is not real.
We wanna meet some man from the bottom of the heart.
Okay. I know there's 4 of them. Look at that fucking guy on the end smiling. He's like, holy shit. I know there's 4 of them, and it would have been a big risk. They all should have said from the bottom of our farts, right? They should have called an audible and switched it up live in the moment. From the bottom of our farts instead of hearts. Oh, God. Brighter Bubble says, my husband records his farts and plays them back at full volume. He may have gotten someone else. You deleted it before I could finish.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy holidays, all. Feliz Navidad, Beverly Hills. Feliz Navidad. Thank you. All right.
Stop it. Dude, they were smiling through too many of those farts. And then he bent over, cocked Diesel, slapped Cannon right at her. Watch when he slaps Cannon right at her. Her whole life changes.
Bottom of the head. Yeah. Thank you. Happy holidays, all. Feliz Navidad, Beverly Hills.
No reaction. Then this one.
All right.
Her reaction. Blue Bonnet finally reacted to that shit. Oh my God.
See you guys later. Have a good weekend.
Baby got backdraft. Oh no. Stop it. I think there's like, it's Beverly Hills, you know, like everybody here is affluent. When affluence meets flatulence, comedy ensues, okay? Affluence and flatulence go hand in hand, and I'm calling that right now. What the fuck? Did she think the little blue line was at her? Dude. Their reactions are pure comedy. It's so good. Oh my God. They're running away like it's a fucking terrorist attack. Oh my God. I don't know why. This is 3 minutes and 25 seconds into this video and it's 12 minutes long. Guys, I gotta be real with you. I was planning on watching about 20 seconds of this video. And I think I might go the long haul. Is this going to get old soon? It should, right? There's no way this should stay funny. But the title does say Walrus Farts. Fat man farts on girls in Beverly Hills. Walrus Farts. Oh God. She is not. Oh no. Oh, why the McGirdle? That had the McGurgle. God damn it. Stop. Stop. No. They're all just staring and looking at it. These are the type of people that would not survive a mass extinction event, you know? They're the people that are going to walk right into the falling star, the shooting stars crashing to Earth.
I don't want to be in it. I don't want my face in the video.
She's like, I don't want my face in the video. He's like, oh, no big deal. You got your face in my ass. What the fuck? You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your ass into it. Oh no. Dude, he's got cannon. He's cannon blasting him. Oh my God. On the nurses? They're our first responders, dude.
Crazy. I know. I can't believe he did that.
I can't believe he did that. In the fucking candle store, dude. That place survives on good smells.
Black and white.
What do those guys say? What do they say?
That's just black and white.
The guy inside the store say, I had Chipotle, and then these guys walk by and goes, that's the difference between black and white? What do you mean? Were they just making a racist comment? Acting like white people don't fart on people? Because I fart on people. I don't know. Maybe I misheard that. Going all the way back on that one.
Crazy. I know. I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, he said, I just ate Chipotle. He bent over, he creaked one out and said, I just ate Chipotle. And then now these guys come by.
That's just black and white.
Pretty sure those guys say that's the difference between black and white. I don't know what they're talking about, dude. I feel like we just saw a little bit of a hate crime right there. That one girl did not flinch at all. Her other friend smiled a little bit, but that one girl was just like, "You think I give a fuck about a fart?"
Okay, big mom.
Did she say, okay, big bone? No. About to get hit by a bus. Oh. Walk away. Walk away. She had fear. She grabbed her man. She was like, "Save me. Save me from..." Oh, God. She's like, I'm gonna walk. Oh, no, he bent over. He don't look good. He looks like he had bad Chipotle. Almost watched 8 minutes of this. There's 4 minutes left, and I'm still enthralled by the Walrus Farts. Bright Bubble says, if I walk past that guy, I would load up on garlic and cheese, and we could have a fart off right there. Down in the streets, we call this murder. Dude. This is Dayton. I used to work in Beverly Hills for the Billionaire. My man's got the MoMA bag. I think that was her fart, not him. Uh-oh. Stop! My man did the fucking pelican brief. He did the flamingo pose. That's a drive-by right there. Dude, not the flamingo pose. He's loaded up, cocked it, and shot. Her eyes are watering. Turn that plaid bag into a kaleidoscope. Dude. I'm unfortunately enthralled by this video. William Shatner Jr. over here. William Shatner Pants. She did not stop and take a drink of her drink, dude. Did she really stop, look at him, smile, and then take a drink? That is okay. Hold on, we got to watch this play-by-play. Did she really stop, smile at the fart, and take a sip? That's got to be the worst reaction yet. She giggles and then she sips, dude. She's trying to get the aromatics. She is a nasty one. She is like, she looks, she smiles, she laughs, and then immediately needs to savor it with her drink. That's fucked up, dude. She's like, hey, my friend really likes her drink when you fart. Could you rip a couple more while she sips, please? She's really into farting sips. What the fuck is she talking to him for? She is. I called it, dude. She is into it. Motherfucker. I'm sorry. You guys doubt me? Well, you guys don't doubt me. You guys understand. I have a privileged level of intellect that I share with you. I just told you. I just called it. They're calling back. She wants a refill. She's HR huffing stuff. I told you. Watch this. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Poor woman. She said he almost broke my nose. That's a good response. Bored, nasty rich people, for real. Dude. She got a $24 glass of Erewhon water and about 15 cents of shit. I did not expect to watch damn near 12 minutes of this. I really thought it was going to be like 25 seconds and I'd be done. The title alone, Walrus Farts, I was like, that's hilarious. I don't know why is it Walrus Farts? I am 100% sold on this fucking. This is a dubski. Fucking Sex in the Shitty over here. Man. I like how my guy's got the Amazon package. He's out here delivering Amazon. That's funny as fuck. Oh, God.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. He said Merry Christmas. Okay. That's Mr. Burns' daughter. That's Mr. Burns' granddaughter right there. She looked like Mr. Burns. You ever watch Simpsons? You know Mr. Burns? Mr. Burns like, yeah, my granddaughter, I moved her into Beverly Hills. She's too good for Springfield. The fuck? She's like, she got a little bow in her hair and everything. She's like, he did not just shit on me. Did he shit on me? Excellent. Oh my goodness. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. That was the video. I'm actually dead. Guys, that was too much. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Load it up, cock it and shoot. The leg lift and everything. That was insane. Insane. When I get that feeling. Okay, I don't even think I should click this fucking video, but it just says the pooter. Oh, the pooter is this guy. He sells a fart machine. Not as funny as our fucking Walrus Farts, though, dude. The Walrus Farts are killing it. Man, it's like Merry Christmas. I got an Amazon package. It's shit. 800 pounds man farts in woman's faces at Walmart. Fat BBL guy farts on people at Walmart. Farting on rich women in Beverly Hills. 900 pounds man farts on women. This, okay. What the fuck? This channel has 110 subscribers. And there's, let's see what their biggest video is. Okay, they got a 2 million video from 2 years ago. Old fat man farts on people of Walmart. Loud, wet farts. Old man farts in people's faces. This is literally just a fart montage channel. They have 4 videos over 1 million views. The fuck? Critical thinking, N. What do you mean, N? What do you mean, N? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Welcome home, by the way. What are you doing? If I don't laugh, I'll cry. It's the best medicine. Half the time I'm laughing so I don't cry. It's a song I did with Type a while ago called Hallelujah. I'm going to find it. See if I can play the verse. Shit's so fucking good. I drop a line like that. Stop it. Critical thinking. Why are you telling me good night already? What are you doing? What are you doing telling me good night? Let me get my verse in here. Here. Type.
I'ma go beast mode. Watch me implode like the kingdom. I don't give a damn what you think, so I'ma hold it down like a sinkhole. Cause I roll around like a rink, bruh. Break it down like a shrink, duh. Give you crazy thoughts to think, duh. If I'm really being 100, I'd be lying if I didn't try and deny something. I'm fly like the zipper on the crotch of your pants. Wallflower, just watching you dance. Got a gun, did you cock it by chance? Did you make the rocket pop like an ice cream man? I'm so nice on the mic, got these MCs mad. Rap
Mooch. I'm so rich from that fart montage vid of 2017. That video was insane. Critical thinking, dropping that joke, bloke. Wishing me a good night right there. So continue playing Hallelujah by the MC Type with Billy the Fridge. And then I think Woods is on the hook. It's a fucking dope song.
Rappers think they bad, want me to spank they ass. That's a nasty habit to have. Like the dude from Billions. Just cause I'm daddy doesn't mean that you my children. Chilling like a chamo in a prison cell. My music touches you, and I'm probably going to hell. And we are everything you wanna be. And we are holding such terrible things. This is the church, down on your knees, 2 hands up, the body in me. Pull your hair back, put your ear close. This is what I don't want to believe.
Okay. I think this song is dope. Here comes my verse. My verse. I kill it. I'm saying I love this verse. It's so good.
Go on, lick it like a lollipop. Take it to the chocolate shop. Voices in my head again, let them in, they're probably got. Yeah, he talk a lot and everybody listening. Submissive little bitches, just glisten for the christening. Now I'm whistling, finger in the Dixie cup. Vanilla chiller swirl, get the strawberry and mix it up. And with a little luck, we all gon' make it out. Straight into the bank account, catch me eating cake and mouth. You can thank me now, get down on your knees and pray. Sacrifice your daughter, holy water, wash the sleeves away. It's the easy way, my punch card hit that 7 cents. Screaming bingo at the king, heaven's door, let us in. Medicine, needle hit the veins like a bullseye. Half the time it happens, only laughing so I don't cry. No lie, I'm so high that my nose gonna bleed. Hey, I think she getting kinky with the rosary beads. And we are everything you wanna be. And we are holding such terrible things. This is the church, down on your knees, 2 hands up, the body
The song's dope. Hallelujah. I don't remember what album it's on. One of Type's albums. Fuck, I love that song. That verse go hard. That verse go hard. That verse go hard. But what's that? The last line. Half the time I'm only laughing so I don't cry. That's what triggered that line when Brighter Bubbles brought that up. Let's see if I can play that line again. Critical Thinking.
At Critical Thinking 2092 funded £10. It's good to spend real money again. I hope we're doing well. Been missing a lot streams.
Yeah, I've been hanging in. Good to see you. Was your trip amazing? Did you have the best time? Was it worth every penny of that Turkish money? Let me see if I can get that line back here. Appreciate you though, Critical.
I know it's gonna bleed. Hey, I think she get
right here.
At the king, heaven's door, let us in. Medicine, needle hit the veins like a bullseye. Half the time it happens, only laughing so I don't cry. No.
Half the time it happens, only laughing so I don't cry. Goes hard. I like that. I like that fucking verse a lot. I don't listen to it that much because it's on one of Type's albums that came out many years ago, and I don't think to go back and listen to it. But that whole album he put out was fucking solid. It doesn't say what album it's from here, does it? The Woods, Hallelujah. It was. We actually tried to name our band. ... Released on. This was released 2015. 4/20/2015. Can't believe it was over a decade ago that song came out. Shit, man. Shit, man. Let's run the 50 donut bit back. Stop it. Stop it. You guys are playing with my emotions, Smokey. Now, I was going to wrap it up. We're hitting the 2-hour mark. Critical Thinking just showed up, said what's up. How do you guys feel? All I have left is it's a bit of a pro wrestling story. It's not my pro wrestling story. It's an old video that I thought it'd be funny to revisit. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's a shoot video about Cart Narcs. Cart Narcs goes hard. I haven't watched them for a while. It's a shoot video about Dusty Rhodes. The story about Dusty Rhodes. It was recorded. It's a bad video, but the story is so funny. Let's look for some Cart Narcs. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot. He farted loudly too. Exactly. So we're not gonna do the wrestling. We're gonna go for Cart Narcs. See if we can find a good one. Whatever this is.
Now this is an older couple, both smoking by the way, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4 cart returns in the immediate vicinity. And we're now loose on an angle. Skiddly whoop whoop whoop.
Skiddly whoop whoop whoop. I do not. For those of you that don't know this, I do not side with the Cart Narcs. I feel like if they were really good guys, they would just go around moving the carts back that were left there. But they harass these people who aren't good people per se, but they don't give a fuck about putting the carts back. They're selfish, or maybe they're creating jobs. I will tell you this, I think a lot of these employees actually love getting outside of the fucking store and wrangling up the carts. Now, that does drive up prices of everything, but not as much as rampant stealing and inflation and tariffs. So I think this guy's kind of being a prick. The cart narcs are kind of pricks.
Hey, man, leave people alone with that bullshit, man.
What are you talking about? You're smiling.
You the same guy from Instagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what you doing in Philly?
Because we go everywhere. Man, okay. How would you like it? Some cart rolled it. I see you're smiling. I see you're smiling.
Because I see you on the gram.
Because you know what I'm doing is right, though, right?
I ain't mad at
you. Know what I'm doing is right, though, right? I disagree.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, see? Now you're littering, you fuck. Pulling up on a rolling car? You gotta let that one go. Throwing a fucking thing on a fucking rolling car? That's not okay, dude.
Now, sir, you left your car here blocking this spot right now, so it could be in the way of other people, perhaps, and roll and hit their cars. Yep.
Oh, please tell me this guy gives us a little bit of karma. Please tell me we get some karma for the cart narcs.
That's where I got it from.
So is that good that you leave it there?
But I got it from there.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what a child would say. You know that's not where it goes.
Man, you gonna disrespect me and call me a child?
Because you gave me a childish excuse, did you not?
Man.
Oh, you know they got the cart returns for a reason, right? Put that right there.
Oh no. Yo, man, get shit off my car, man.
Well, but see, the point is...
I'm not playing with y'all.
The point is, I'm not playing either.
I'm not
the point is, your
card... no fucking child.
But you gave me a childish excuse, did you not?
Fuck that. You gave me a childish excuse. Watch the car.
I gave you an adult excuse, adult thing. The adult thing...
He's like, watch the car. Dude's about to get hit by a car. Oh, man. Press the fuck out of the cart narc, dude. This guy's getting a solid W from me.
It was to put your card back.
All I told you was, you ain't got to back up. I'm not going to hit you, man.
Well, you seem to be approaching me in a manner that is aggressive.
I don't like disrespect to me.
And I don't like disrespect to other people's property. Does that not disrespect other people's property?
Right, now watch this.
I'm listening.
No, listen.
I'm listening.
Uh-oh.
When I came.
Yes,
right,
sir.
And that cart was there.
I'll get that, ma'am.
Just like them two carts right there.
Right, other people did it. Another childish excuse.
When I came, ain't nobody was walking around talking.
I'll be real. This guy right here, he's spitting. Because you know what I like to do? I like to take the carts from the parking lot and walk them in and use them and then leave them there for other people like me who like to take the carts from the parking lot. I like to pick up the lost carts and leave them there for other people like me. We're like-minded individuals. We're a free-floating cart society. We pick up the free-floating carts.
I took the cart.
Which is, okay,
right
sure.
Right there where I was parked at.
Is that where they belong?
If you look at the cameras, when I roll up.
I'm not saying.
That cart was right there.
I'm not saying you're lying.
So I'm loading up going,
Is that where the carts are safest?
No, it's probably, if you can't see the cart when you ride up here in this parking lot.
It's not at an angle and it's windy? Is it not on an angle? Yes, sir. We get reports. Oh, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. I'll get that magnet for you. I'll get it for you, sir, since she did the right thing.
No, it ain't about that, man.
Well, clearly it is, though.
I do not like this cart narc at all.
I tried to be nice. I tried to point at it.
You were being a prick.
I'll get that for you, sir. I'll get that for you.
No.
You sure?
Would you leave donuts where you found a cart, Billy? I might. I've been known to leave donuts around for a little leprechaun's feeding time. I don't care. I've been known to leave a walrus fart around.
All right. I'll get the other one for you, too.
I just be, the way the shit is today.
Yes, sir.
I be real mindful how I talk to people.
I am.
And how people talk to me.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
You have a good day.
Thank you for coming around on that, sir. I appreciate it. You know what, Narcoteers? I'm going to use that.
You know what, Narcoteers? Dude, I want this guy to actually get hit by traffic. I don't need him to get hit by traffic. I feel like it would be good karma. If a car in the fucking parking lot hits a cart, the cart rolls in, barrels into the dude's ankle. Like, that's what you get for fucking around. Just take the cart and put the cart away for the people. That's what a good guy would do.
Interaction right there as the jumping off point for a whole series. You're about to, I don't know, we might have 20 minutes of Philadelphia material right here. And we'll see, because this is later in the day and I already know what happened, that I think some of these people can be reasoned with. Oh no. That's not where the cart goes.
What do you mean these people? What do you mean these people? Wow, dude.
It's right over there. Or right over there. Or right over there.
doing, bro?
I'm trying to. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Guy's got hall monitor energy. I don't like it. 3 people right now. Like, the fuck? The fuck you pulling up? You are you the police?
What you doing, bro?
Oh, she just said I'm helping folks get their cards back to the cart return, so they're not blocking other people from.
You a cart narc?
Yeah, would you like a sticker?
What's a cart narc?
Here's our sticker right there. What we do is we help folks do the right thing. This guy will tell you.
Yo, can I you a cart narc, man?
He's just a fan.
You a fan?
No, Yo, can I get a sticker? Dude, you're part of the problem. You're over here supporting the fucking hall monitors.
Him on the green, bro.
See, she did. Now I'll give her credit. She did it. She did the right thing. She was angry about it, but she did the right thing.
I'll give her credit. Dude, anything that happens to this guy, he deserves the pushback.
I'm sorry. She was cussing me out, but she did the right thing. Now this guy, well, here, now hold on, be careful. This guy right here, he left his cart right there. So now he's been watching me, and I think, hopefully, you know what helps a lot?
Yeah.
Social pressure. When you see people around you like doing the same thing as you, you're like, oh, I should be doing that sort of thing.
Fucking Gestapo mentality. This Gestapo mentality. You know what helps a lot? Social pressure. And that's how the Nazis had neighbors turn on neighbors. Fuck this mentality, dude. Fuck, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm not even going to go inside. I'm just going to get carts and displace them across the parking lot. I'm going to be what's the opposite? What's the opposite of I'm going to be the cart narco. The cartel. I'm starting the cartel. The cartel is going to fucking put carts everywhere. Fuck with me. The cartel is starting some shit.
So he watched me do that. I was talking to him before that. So I'm gonna try to like gently. I think he knows what's going on. Watch out behind you there. Obviously the cart returns right there. So I think. See these birds? These birds are circling around because they ain't even put up with this. The birds are like, we're about to shit all over that dude. Sometimes there's a lot of psychology that's kind of inherent. It's not just about carts. Where people like, oh, they think about it and at first they're angry. It's like, oh, somebody.
Danny says, don't be a lazy bones. Don't you. I'm not just a lazy bones. I'm a crazy bones, Danny. The cartel is doing this on purpose. We're leaving carts everywhere to create reasons for young Walmart teenagers to go outside and get a little fresh air. We're creating fresh air for these low-wage employees, okay? They need a reason to get out, have a little cigarette, push some carts, have a good time. Way better than sitting inside stocking boxes.
Somebody's telling me what to do, you know, so, and, instinctively, especially when we're younger, like, you can't tell me what to do. But the older you get, the more mature you get, and the more you think about it, you're like, you're right. Like her right there.
Lord Magicus says, cart theory is valid and tells you a lot about a person. Motherfucker, you moderate for the Wendy's Discord. You're a fucking hall monitor too. Cart theory is valid and tells you a lot about a person. You're a fucking hall monitor, Lord Magicus. You fucking love that shit. It tells you a lot about a person, of course. I'm one of the top moderators on the Wendy's Discord. Fuck you, Magicus. You know what type of person you are. Cart theory is valid. Oh my, you know what, Magicus? Get up and voice chat right now. Get up and voice chat if you got balls. We're gonna have a cart narc debate.
Even though she was mother effing me, she said, it's right.
I stand against chaos, you motherfucker.
And she did it out of her own volition.
No, now, I just see you doing that, and I thought it was funny.
Well, yeah,
not even more so funny. It's like people supposed to do it.
Well, yeah,
Is that Baby Yoda with the umbrella? What the fuck's going on over there?
But because people behave sometimes very immaturely about a very simple thing. Watch out for this guy. And like I said, the message gets out there. Like this guy, he was a fan or whatever.
I gotta check and see if Lord Magicus actually got up in the Discord call. I did call his ass out. Is he in there? No, he's not. Okay. Just double checking. If you do go in there, Magicus, you better fucking say something in this chat. Because I am locked in on this video. Okay.
The problem is some people still, they get angry about it. They get antsy about it. So, like, I do have these magnets. It says I don't return my shopping cart like a jerk.
Yeah, you stick them on people, John?
If they don't do it with me politely asking. Which you see, that's all I'm doing so far. That's all I've been doing. Just politely pointing, politely asking. And in fact, if he were, let's say he rolls down his window right now and says, I'm sorry, would you mind?
That's all I'm doing is politely pointing and politely asking. No, you're going up on their cars and you're putting fucking magnets on their cars, dude. You are deliberately pressing people.
Doing that for me, I'll do it for him. But you have to be kind of sorry and kind of see. Right now, he's doing something that I call this the stalling tactic, where he
I call this the stalling tactic. If you go as far as to create plays for your cart narking, sorry, dude, you're part of the fucking problem.
He's hoping I'm gonna go away.
But you're not.
Well, here's the thing. I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I'll go like, cause I was watching him when I was watching her. So I'll like maybe go away a little bit and come back. So sometimes what I do, advanced level technique, is I'll like go.
What's
and I'll
up,
go,
Cody?
Put some other carts away. Clean some stuff up, and then just kind of watch him, see what he does when he's left to his own devices. Because he's got a woman in there too. So maybe he might not be like, he doesn't want to look weak in front of his girl. Like, oh, this man's telling you what to do. Even though
Brighter Bubbles says, I always return my cart, so don't get me wrong. It is the right thing to do. However, this guy can't seem to accept that not everyone is always going to do the right thing. I return my cart most of the time. Sometimes, if I'm like far away from a cart return, but I'm close to an island, I'll just take the cart and I'll wheel it up on the island so it won't roll away. Kind of a prick move, but I don't really give a fuck.
What's the right thing to do? So I think I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna kind of, pretend I'm wandering away, blah, blah, blah. Now he might get away. That's the risk I take. I get it. But hundreds of people get away with it every day. So that's part of the, who's this? Okay, he's turning in. You never know what's happening. You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you're in these streets, as they say.
I'll be watching.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel in these streets, as they say. Dude, you're asking for trouble.
Didn't take that long.
You're not recording, Jeff.
I'm sorry?
You're not recording.
No, sir, I can't see you. Your windows are illegally tinted. Thank you, though. Appreciate. Thank you, sir.
Hall monitor. No, sir, I can't see you. Your windows are illegally tinted. Dude, just become a cop. Like, you want to become a cop so bad, but you don't want to do the work. You'd rather just run around recording people in their fucking carts.
Special twist on that one. You probably couldn't hear what he was yelling at me. So he waited till I walked away. Did you see that? Then he had his woman go out and do it, which is kind of,
That was terrible.
But he said he was yelling from the car. You're not recording.
Then he had his woman go out and do it. Look at this guy calling out the guy's masculinity, saying he's making his woman do his dirty work. Dude, we're having a little bit of a social faux pas here.
I think it was an accent. He sounded like maybe Jamaican or Bahamian.
Lord Magicus is where you at, Fridge? Let's go. This motherfucker right here. Lord Magicus. 1 second. Token says, I'm a member, yet I'm locked out of this live chat. It's fucked up. Well, this is just me and Magicus having a conversation about cart narcs. You are a cart narc, right? Hold on 1 second. I don't think they can hear you. 1 second. Can you guys hear Magicus? Fuck, I gotta switch the audio on this over. 1 second. Let me find the proper room. I think so. Can you guys hear Magicus now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear you now, I think. All right.
All right. Good.
All right.
First, I want to be clear. I don't think the guy filming this video is the hero of this story. They're saying no. I don't think they hear me.
Hold on. They can hear you now, right? Say something.
Oh no, they should be able to now. I think.
Seth looks says, we can't hear him. It's nice.
Okay, yeah. Look, the guy filming the video is not the hero of the story, but he's also not the villain. The villain are the people that are leaving the fucking carts in the middle of nowhere.
Why do you think that?
Cars and shit. Why? Because they're fucking lazy. It takes like 2 seconds to put the cart back so it doesn't hit somebody's car.
Well, can I suggest something?
Yeah, what's that?
Bad people do bad things, and leaving a cart in a parking lot is like the least bad thing a bad person can do.
Sure, but the idea of the theory is that it's such an easy to get away with bad thing for them to do that it's also one of the easiest tells that is a bad person that's doing bad things, because they will do it without a second thought. The idea of a consequence never occurs to them.
So Hall Monitor Magicus, what would you say this says about this person?
One, I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to just go up and engage with people for leaving carts, because first of all, in America, you're like somewhat likely to get shot if you start like doing that shit. So I just wouldn't trust that to begin with.
You don't like people getting shot in America. I think that's what we do here.
It is what we do here. I don't think it's a good thing that that's what we do here.
It's what we do here. We shoot. Magic.
How has that been working out for us?
It's a deal. It's an idea. We do things. Magicus. When I see someone leave their cart out like that, you know what I think?
What?
I think this is a person on the outskirts of social connection, and it's a cry for help. They don't feel a part of society because society has abandoned them. I don't look at them as a bad person. I look at them as a person that needs to be saving. While you're focused on the cart, I'm focused on the pusher. Why don't they feel like they're a part of our society? They don't need someone shaming them. They need someone showing them a little bit of love and a little bit of reason to re-enter society, Magicus. And this guy does the opposite. He ostracizes. I don't need someone pushing these people further away. I need someone bringing them back in to our world, because civilization is only civil because we choose civility. And when civility misses us, we soon miss civilization. They're being missed by civilization. This man is treating them very uncivilly.
Counterpoint, I have literally been out with somebody who abandoned their cart in the parking lot, and when I was like, put your cart away, they turned around to me with the fucking most entitled attitude ever and said, they have people for that. Like it was fucking beneath them to do it. So
No. They do have people for that, Magicus. There's people whose job is to push those carts back. And you know what? If they don't push the carts back, you know what those people do? They stack boxes. We're giving them an opportunity to go get fresh air. We're allowing these people to be outside of the corporate structure for a moment. A little recess from aisles of boxes and cereal bags. This is a moment of freedom that we're offering by leaving the cart there.
You know, we could also get them outside more if we just dig a hole and then start filling it in by digging a hole next to it and putting the dirt into it and just go back and forth.
Okay, are you saying we kill them?
We can have them outside all day.
Are you saying we kill them?
No, I'm saying that we can just create a bunch of stupid, pointless, like busy work that doesn't need to exist. That's not justification.
Oh,
for
busy
it.
work. Well, I mean, look, the carts, they are mobile, right?
Hold on.
The dirt's not mobile, Magicus. You're creating an extra step. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Magicus is bringing up some great points. But in this debate, I think that your points, while interesting, miss the point, Lord Magicus.
Now, I think Keats has the right idea. The cart abandoner is lazy, and the person that's calling them out is also kind of a loser. So, yeah.
True. I think we can agree to now. Are you still hall monitor at the Wendy's Discord?
Technically, yes. Like Wendy's has stepped away from running their Discord, but it's still there, and like there's nobody else looking after it except for like me and like 2 or 3 other people. So
oh wow, you're the survivors.
Yeah.
Have you had the
still
new
show up they show up regularly there, so we have to like stop them from posting bad things.
Have you had the new Wendy's jalapeno burger?
Not yet. I actually do want to try it. I might get it on Friday.
It looks like a fucking Dave single with jalapenos on it.
I mean, it pretty much is. Like I'm not really a ranch person, but I do love me some jalapeno, so I'll see.
How lazy is Wendy's new burgers these days? The cheesy bacon burger, it was less lazy, but it was pretty much just a lazy baconator, right?
It wasn't my favorite one that they've done. Like, I think they've definitely had way better sandwiches. The pretzel baconator and also the hot honey spicy chicken was definitely the all-time fucking goat of fast food sandwiches.
The pretzel baconator was a fucking dubski.
That was like a 9 out of 10 sandwich. But
can we
the
all
hot
agree?
Honey spicy chicken was a 10.
Can we all agree, whether you're leaving your card out like a lazy bones or you're narking on everybody to put their card away, that the pretzel bun was innovation that Wendy's has not returned to in some time?
Oh yeah, fucking for sure. Like, easy. It's definitely like the fucking Hall of Fame sandwiches.
All right, Magicus. I just want to call. I'm going to call and have this heated debate because there's no better hall
you sure
monitor.
You don't want to fucking argue about mayo and mayonnaise for another 45 minutes?
You mean Miracle Whip and mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking salad dressing and mayo.
Miracle Whip was designed as a mayonnaise substitute.
I don't know if some of the people in the chat know what I'm referring to, where we
Magicus
had
and I
almost
had
a fucking hour, like we were arguing about what counts as like mayo.
Yes. I said Miracle Whip is a mayonnaise substitute. Right? Was that the argument?
No, you were saying that they are the same thing, like, and they're not. They're not even remotely the same thing.
I mean, they are remotely the same thing. They exist for the same reason, right? They come in the same jar. They have the same. You put them on a sandwich. You make dressing out of them.
If I ask you for a Sprite and you hand me a Coca-Cola, it's like they're sort of the same thing, but not really.
It's more like if you ask for a Sprite and they hand you a 7-Up, right?
No, I think the difference is a little bit more drastic than that.
Slightly more drastic. It's like you ask for a Sprite and they hand you a ginger ale.
Maybe I will give. I think that's close. All right, close enough.
Yeah, mayonnaise doesn't have a tangy zip because mayonnaise is a more basic condiment. All right, Miracle Whip exists because they needed to ration the ingredients they had in mayonnaise, so they created Miracle Whip to sell to the Americans in a time of necessary slop.
Well, it's because like one of them has like eggs in it and the other one doesn't.
It's true. But
Cody Hodges brings a good point though. The Wendy's Frosties, they're not the same anymore. They actually they've had an entire process change with how they do Frosties because now they were like limited to having only 2 flavors at any given time because they only had 2 machines for it. But in the last like year, I think they started doing like fusion Frosties where they have like mixes they can put in with it, so then they can make more Frosty flavors. So I think they might have adjusted it to like make that work a little better.
I wish you guys could go back in time and eat fast food from the early 90s, the late 80s. Man, it was different. It was something else. Fast food was different back then. Our world went to shit and our slop got unfortunate.
It was the Tran Fast. That's what made it so delicious.
It was a different world in which we used to live in.
It's like when doctors
people
told
that
you
don't put their cards away like
health.
Miracle Whip. That's fucked up, Danny.
1 cigarette a day is good for the health, right?
Tang is like Miracle Whip as mayonnaise is like Sunny D. And Sunny D is like Miracle Whip to what mayonnaise is like orange juice. All right, Magicus. Anything else you want to say? You wild opinionated male?
Dude, that I'm really sad that that guy got his magic card stolen. That's like the worst fucking feeling in the world.
Yeah, that shit happened to me. My window broke out and everything. It sucked.
Dude, okay, you want to hear a fun story here? Like, so I met a dude when I was in. Yeah, no, I met a guy when I was in college, and like he's a little bit of like a dick, but like I knew him for a few years. Some of my cards got fucking stolen, but I didn't realize it for quite some time. And then a few years later, he like just comes up to me one day and just hands me a box of my cards and is like, "Here, I'm done with these now. You can have them back."
What? That happened to you?
Swear to God.
Were they good when he gave them back? Were they good?
Yeah, no, they were. Yeah, no, they were like, it was like an entire elf deck. Like he just stole my fucking cards and then just like got bored with them. So he's like, "Here, you can have them back now."
Well, Magicus, I think it's about time you give me back that Black Lotus that you have. I want it back, Magicus.
I don't think it works that way.
All right. Well, you have a good night. Good talking to you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you later.
Lord Magicus taking the side of the cart narc. Cody Hodge says, talk about mayonnaise. Anybody ever use it instead of butter to make a grilled cheese? Mayonnaise cooks really well on the outside of a grilled cheese sandwich. It does. It creates what is it, a crispier grill? Is that what it does? But it's very good. You should try it. All right, guys. Do I have more of this cart narc in me? I think we might wrap it up. What do you think?
You're not recording, yeah? Like, I don't know why. Maybe that's why his windows are illegally tinted and why he didn't get out himself. Maybe he's got warrants or something.
Probably.
Could be, but hey, you know what happened? The right thing at the end happened. Did I give you a sticker? Yeah, I did. Okay, good.
Can I give you a sticker?
Sir. Appreciate it.
I'll give you a sticker.
In the walkway.
Self-serving.
In the pathway.
Can I get the child?
Oh, I don't know what you... I'll tell you what's going on, buddy. Getting a cart narc set up, return shop cart like a jerk magnet right here.
Dude, he's putting this jerk magnet on the guy's car. Don't do it. Oh.
Now, sir, you left your cart blocking the walkway over there. Oh. Oh, the back. Got him. Did he toss it out the window? That's what he looked like he was doing. But...
Dude, if this guy threw that shit on my car, I would pull it out and I would discus throw it right at his fucking face. I'm sorry. If that's assault, I would be assaulting. Some things are worth dying for.
I think that's kind of the standard Philly mindset is, oh, we're just going to steal. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
The standard Philly mindset is we're going to steal. Dude.
Pardon me, sir. Writing tickets. These people think, oh, you know, it's a pickup lane. No, it's a fire lane, right? Yeah. Appreciate that, sir, by the way.
Appreciate that, sir. You're doing a good job. You're basically out here doing what I'm doing, right? We're serving the community, aren't we, officer? Dude, just become a fucking cop, you weenie. Just become a cop, you fucking weenie.
Yeah, I see that so often, and I thought about, in fact, I'm halfway there, if such a thing can exist, to getting, like, I park in the fire lane tickets. And look, this one's so bad, they've actually coned off this area because they know people just camp out here, and of course, will start blocking pedestrian traffic as well. No, I appreciate this. The guy, that constable, writing actual tickets.
Constable on patrol. This is, if it's a cab, this guy is a cannibal. All cart narcs are ball lickers.
Tickets up there. That is real nice, real awesome, real appreciated. I don't think you knew what the cart narcs were. But I support that all day long.
Wait a second. You didn't put the cart back in a line of carts. You just put the cart willy-nilly inside the door. What's the difference between not putting it back in the fucking line of carts and just parking it in a fucking mound of other carts? You've created inside what was happening outside.
Writing actual tickets up there. That is real nice, real
awesome. The carts go back there, you prick.
I don't think you knew what the cart narcs were.
Now you're blocking off the fucking waters, dude. Is he for real? The designated cart return area was back past that line. This guy makes a point to bring the car all the way in and then just dumps it in front of the fucking water? Shut the front door. You don't get to be high and mighty and then do the same thing they do outside right here. The only reason he brought this car inside is so he could walk by the constable, walk by the cop, and ball wash the cop. They're in Philadelphia. They're not in Canada. This guy's a fucking prick.
But I support that all day long. Because this blue, at least the lazy turds most of the time. By the way, it's not a loading zone either. It's just douchebag.
The lazy turds? The lazy turds. He's dehumanizing people because they're not bringing their carts back. And then when he goes to bring the cart back so he can, yes, officer, you and I are basically the same person because I tell people to put their carts back and you write tickets. Yes, just want to say I support you because you must support me too because we're fucking hall monitors. And then puts the cart in front of the fucking water tower instead of putting the fucking cart back where the carts go. Ooh, dude. The self-aggrandizing. Ronald Reagan says he's alpha. He's just being alpha. Hall monitor behavior. Hall monitor behavior.
Bag's doing. But the person just parks it and leaves it, as this guy, the state constable, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're getting nailed, as they should. It's gonna be that's a pretty steep fine. I have to look it up.
He's taking away the Walmart employees' jobs. They gotta hire people to come move this out.
While we're here and walking around, let's find out. We'll put fire lane, ticket charge.
Volp said if you did the right thing, the cart narc wouldn't give you a problem. He's not giving a problem. He's giving me a reason.
PA. While we're walking around here. Oh, it's pretty low. $100 or less. Anyway, let's still burn them. Losers. Shopping carts are back over there, bud.
This guy with his lightsaber conducting air traffic control. Skibbity wee whoop whoop. Nope.
Lazy Bones on board magnet coming for you since you're pulling out. La-di-da. Right over there. I don't think he understands. He's rolling his window down later.
Hopefully to give you the middle finger.
I can't hear you, sir. You're driving away. You left your cart in the middle of the walkway, sir. You didn't know your cart in the walkway.
So now we're making ethnic voices to mock people. That's what this is really about, right? This is about some supremacy bullshit. Cart supremacy, societal supremacy. Are you mad because your society is in decay? Maybe don't look at the people at the bottom rung. Ask why the top rung gets to live 600 to 1 equitable earning power over the bottom. Ask why the top 1% of the people control more than the fucking bottom 20% of the people. All right? This bottom 20%, they don't give a fuck because they've been edged out of societal norms. Our society is in decay. And you want to point at the fray of decay? Maybe go back to the source, pussy.
I don't think he understands human interaction much. Like, he drove out of earshot. I couldn't even really hear what he's saying. Then rolled his window down. Then tried to have a conversation.
Ronald Reagan brings up a good point. If I don't do this accent, the cart abandoners win. Okay. Okay. Billy, it is all a cart conspiracy. That's what I'm saying, Timothy. That's what I'm saying.
Conversation. And he was like, and it was something to the effect of, "This my car, though. What you do?" No!
He doubled down on it. Don't know him. I'll be popping those carts up on the island. There's 2 more right there. We're doing it.
Oh.
God. I normally put my carts back, but because of this guy, I vouch to put them on islands upside down from now on. I'm going to flip the fuckers upside down just because.
Right there. People, you see this guy leaving his cart up on the mulch? You wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't have done that right here, did you? What? Sorry. How about you be better and fix it?
Tell him to fuck off and drive away. I want to find where this guy parks and just surround his car with carts.
He's an old man. I'm gonna give him an old man exemption. You're a young man. Yeah.
Ronald Reagan says, "I lost my life showing I'm right." High five.
All right. Right over there, sir. I'm giving you an old man exemption, sir.
I can't.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, boss. Very funny. At least he's cute about it. He's looking. He saw me, that's for sure.
The superiority that the cart narc guy has is what's so off-putting, right? He's just like, he does this just so he has a place in his life where he feels securely above somebody else, which is like hall monitor weenie bullshit. It kills me.
Going to the card, he's trying to do the whole ignore thing. There or there, either are good. All right, yeah. No, yeah, I thought he was opening the door to come out. There was an attempt. Ski poop. All right, here comes the magnet. Lazy Bones on board. Yeah, watch out. This guy's very lazy. He left his car blocking the walkway too, ma'am. So he didn't really care about anybody at all. So yeah, be careful.
All right.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being alert though and stopping. Yeah. You gotta watch out for these lazy bones out here. Yeah, you gotta be careful. This guy. You left your car blocking the walkway there, sir. So now people like mothers with their babies and strollers can't get by as easily.
Is it thicker?
It's a magnet. Or magnet.
You move the thicker?
I will move the thicker if you return your cart. You see it's over.
I'll move the thicker. Dude, he's just mocking the way people pronounce things. That is actually kind of a shitbag thing to do. Dude's kind of a shitbag. You're mocking people's speech. He really wants to have this air of superiority over people. If I was a psychologist, which I am, I'm an unaccredited psychologist. I have been for many years on the internet. I would say this guy has a very tiny weenie.
Over there blocking the walkway, the shopping cart. Now people can't walk through, but see the cart returns right there.
Okay, go. Go. I ain't go in the cart there.
Would you like me to get the cart for you?
I don't know.
En español, sir, señor? Un momento, por favor. ¿Por qué es el carrito aquí y no ahí?
I hate this so much. This makes me so uncomfortable. I just want everybody involved to fight to the death.
Okay, dice que tengo que llevar el carrito allí.
I am not that fat. Un momento, sir. Oh, wait.
I ain't going the cart.
I sound like you want to give. Okay, I'll get the cart for you. I'll get it. El carrito go is casa de carritos. That's aquí. Much. Gracias, señor. I think he kind of like. I think we got to him. I think.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully.
Sure, you're doing God's work, cart narc.
I had my Google Translate almost ready to go, but the reason I stopped is because he was backing up traffic. Again, her cart return would be right there.
You're causing a scene,
nope.
Cart narc.
That's a lady who doesn't even want to do it. She wants to block.
fucking hate this. I hate. Look what you're. Shut the fuck up. Like I kind of want this guy to be run over in the parking lot because he spends too much time in here, and odds are in his favor to get run over if he keeps coming to parking lots to walk around and harass people. I think this should happen.
I'll put it over there. You want me to put it over there?
I can do it for you if you like me to.
No, I'll do it. It's up to you.
I'm happy. If you like me to, I'm happy to do it for you.
It doesn't matter. You sure?
Since you offered, I'll do it. Now that is a Philly accent. Whew. I'll put it over there if you want me to put it over there. Get some water, Joel. but didn't cuss me up and down like I was quite ready for her. So good for her. So this lady in the black car she's smiling and honking at the lady in the silver car, who is doing a god-awful thing. She's throwing food out to all these seagulls, which is why they're all here.
Oh, you don't feed the seagulls now? The seagulls are not here because she's feeding them. The seagulls are here because humans are here, and humans drop food. The fact that the seagulls are here, why you think they're going to stop coming just because this person threw some fucking bread at them? I don't know. How do you guys feel about feeding seagulls in parking lots? They do be shitting all over cars.
It just shows the trashiness of Philadelphia. In fact, many states and cities...
The trashiness of Philadelphia. This guy and his superiority complex is killing me.
These have ordinances against feeding wild animals, pigeons, in fact. You might see some signs because it creates filth and nuisances. It's terribly, of course, they poop on everybody's car when they're out here. But, you know, that's Philadelphia for you. Just people going, oh, I want to see the birds. Who cares? Not thinking about consequences. And there's another trashy thing.
I want to see the birds. I don't think they're here at the parking lot to see the fucking birds. I think they saw birds and had some bread. Like, I'm going to go feed the fucking birds some bread. I don't know, man. Do we really give a fuck? Yeah, they'll shit on the cars anyway, right? These birds are going to find garbage everywhere in this city. You really think this is going to be the fucking downfall of the decay of society, is throwing some bread to the birds in a parking lot? I don't know, man. I don't feed bread to birds in parking lots because I don't have leftovers. I'm a fat guy. It's not happening.
That guy, thankfully you couldn't really hear, but that giant exhaust he's got over there was just, you get up right next to it, it's just loud and shrieking. Yeah, you can hear it from here. It sounds like a...
Maybe this guy's on the spectrum, and this is the way he gets his fucking stemming his tism out.
Like an industrial supply warehouse or something, like some kind of giant blower or something. Which is what it is in essence. It's just this guy decides that he wants to make noise. He wants his vehicle to be loud, so you all can know that he has a vehicle. Just the dumbest thing. And of course, there's carts everywhere. So, yeah, Philadelphia sucks, but that's why we're here to help. Now, this dirtbag of a lady in the red jacket just left her cart right there. There's the cart return. What is going on?
This dirtbag of a lady. Dude, the dehumanization of this is enough to make me, like, sicken of this guy's actions. Everything else adds to it, but, like, this dirtbag of a lady, like, Jesus Christ, dude, what do you do in your daily life? Do you have love? Do you have any sort of actual, like, care for anyone?
That's a full pit maneuver. What a effing slob. Oh, look at these geniuses too. Yeah, part of the problem. Yeah, she's not looking at us. I always gotta wonder what it's like when you're a lazy bones to be looking down, in this case, at her phone.
Dude.
And your head pops up and you see a righteous cart narc standing right in front of you.
He definitely gets off on this. This is him and people like Lord Magicus who see people in the parking lot getting told, and Lord Magicus just starts jerking it. He's like, oh yeah, fucking you tell him, cart narc. You tell him. Magicus is my buddy I'm teasing.
What must that be like as she organizes her receipts? Still looking down. Doesn't show you. People are very like.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers says, I agree. People should put their cards back, but he's so weaselly. It makes it hard to be on his side. He's such a fucking weasel.
We are really not aware of our surroundings to a pretty large extent. Not quite. You left your cart right over there, man.
Weedaloop Skeet.
Your shopping cart.
I don't like this Weedaloop Skeet bullshit. I don't like it.
Thank you, yeah. It's directly blocking this person, the shopping cart. It goes right over there. I'll watch your... I mean, I guess she's probably... pointed for her. She's looking... Oh, she was looking to do the lazy bones. So some people... Some lazy bones, their mentality is so ingrained.
If I ever see this guy, I'm just pushing the cart into his fucking
nature
ankles.
for her to be.
I'm just assaulting him. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing that. But fuck. I feel like he deserves a fucking cart to the ankles.
A lazy piece of garbage. However, she did return it, and I'm watching her car because she left the door open. She's kind of a thoughtless blob that moves through life in a slow haze of
blob?
self-interest. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Dude, this guy is such a fucking piece of shit human being. Thoughtless blob. I tell you what happened. His dad raised him to be a judgmental prick and didn't give him any love. So that's all he has is being a judgmental prick. He does not know love or compassion. That's what this is.
Look at this god-awful mess. The cart return right there.
You on Instagram?
What are you doing, man?
Damn, I follow you, bro.
Then what are you doing with this?
You know what? You right. And I even had to
slide a cart.
Yeah.
You had so somebody else did it and you
No, that was on.
You know what? I watched you do it. You caught me. You right. He bleeped the guy's face out. This is the worst part about it. He bleeped the guy's face out because he was a fan. He don't give a fuck shaming anybody. But if they're a fan, he'll go the extra mile to protect them. Weasel.
Me, but I follow you, man. And you know what? I'm going to do the right thing.
You know what? Since you showed a great attitude, I'll give you a sticker and I'll take it back for you.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Well, because you know what? That's the first lesson is the car. Second lesson's just being polite, saying, my bad.
Now you know what? That is me. I said I didn't want to leave the house today because it's Sunday. But no, you're right, man.
Well,
I do the right thing.
See, that is maturity and politeness, and I do appreciate that, sir.
I appreciate what you do, bro.
Thank you for stopping. Appreciate that. Narketeers, that was almost too good. Like, again, people, not much, but every once in a while I say, oh, these are staged, these are fake.
I don't like
and
this.
they also say, oh, you never approach young men, you know. So.
You never approach young men? You want to pat on the back for approaching a young man? Young man! Guys. I got pee really bad. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging. It's been a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Later, everybody.